and reliable governor. I want to sincerely salute you, and I'm happy that you are here, live, watching your brothers and your sisters display from all the angles of this local government represented in this field. The Deputy Governor, thank you so much for being in our midst. I want to rely on the existing protocols that have been mentioned right from the beginning by our wonderful lady. Excellency, so many things have been said about you and the things you've been doing. They have been mentioning all the good works you've been doing, the infrastructure development, the roads, the schools, the hospitals you've been building. But there is one thing I want to say, which has been lacking in all the existing administrations before now. No matter what they do, the little they contributed, why in filter they were, was because they couldn't build the institutions through the training of the people that will manage those resources. I have watched you closely. Your brothers have watched you so closely. And we have come to the realization that yes, Dr. Otti is building wonderful projects, but with great intent that he wants those projects to remain viable to eternity almost. You've been training people from the educational sector. You've been training your staff, even though when you leave, they will still develop this institution which are putting things on ground. You've developed and been training all the people in the health industry. Why you are doing that is that you are not only the governors of governance, you are the governors of governance and teacher at the same time. You are doing all these things together. Your Excellency, we are grateful that you are training us. We are grateful that you are training our children in every facet. And history will always remember you. I stand here this afternoon to say completely that all my brothers that have said all they have said here, I align myself completely and wholly with their statement. And I want to call all of them back. All of them that have spoken, please walk back to this place. Walk back to this place because it's time for us to make a statement. A first statement that will be backed up by a document has come. We do not want to talk to you only. We want to present a document at the end of the day that every person that have come to this place will go home and say that today, being a particular date in this May, that Isialangwa people made such a statement, backed it up by a document, and that is where we stand and we will remain there. Come and join me here because we have a resolution which we must present here, and that is what everybody will go home with today. Isialangwa South and North, all our appointees just come up. All our leaders in the Kurobu, except the Pamota, we can understand what they're doing. Chairman Isialangwa North and South, are you not there? What about on the stage? They in the house signing. Adam Shawn will sign this document as you are part of what we are doing. Please come over. Gay councillor signing. Come over. The time has come. Your Excellency, few minutes ago, the people in an appointment for Isialangwa North and South. Now it's a summation of all the people, both elected and appointees. These are the people you are seeing coming forward to make a statement, and that statement will be firm and complete and total. Adolam House of Assembly, Don House of Reps, Don Passionate win here. I didn't know the lady made the magic lab and I'm there here. I didn't them for a while. Mande Kodo, no. Matidile Kudrala Dr. Otti is the man to beat. Organeta Malande, Mwanya, Ndisha, Biaporogawa, in the past. This time we cannot do it again. 31st of May 2025. We've gathered here in unison after resolving anchored on the support of the entire population of Isialangwa North and South, represented by the elected and appointees, stand to resolve that the humble Isialangwa people, Isialangwa North and South, pass the resolution of the leaders and people of Isialangwa North and South passing a vote of confidence on Governor Otti OFR of Abia State, calling on him to run for a second tenure as governor of Abia State in 2027, adopting him as our sole candidate for the governorship election 2027. Adoption, they say, and I know quite well that the people standing here, all these people you see around there, they have the capacity to drive the process. Whereas we, the people of Isialangwa, both North and South, are the first sons of Umbaland, the custodians of Umba culture and tradition, and the original homestead of the entire Umba nation, from where every other Umba community, village, or set forth to where they are today. Whereas the governor of Abia State of Nigeria, Dr. Otti OFR, who was elected as governor in 2023 general election in heavily contested election, but who had a landslide victory, is our own Isialangwa born son and brother. Whereas upon his election and assumption of office, he set the wheels rolling on a fast pace to keep Abia State working, deviating from the pattern of the past administrations. Governor Otti began creating infrastructural overhaul of our major cities of Umuahia, Aba and Onhafia, and other local government areas, with our Isialangwa not left out. Whereas Governor Otti has in less than 2 years in office launched unprecedented strides, having begun the construction of first ever Abia Airport in Usuru, Isialangwa South. Reconstructed the over 30 years abandoned Port Harcourt Road, Aba, now with 6 lanes. When we are talking about 6 lanes, Dr. Otti is not only opening road that has 6 lanes, he's opening our psychology even to 6 lanes as well, because we are getting the freedom and our sight and happiness is well expanded into 6 lanes. We full of furnitures, the construction of Abia Obalangwa, Ovumbo Umuene Road, the ongoing Ntiambasi Umuala Road, the approval of the realization and construction of Orenta, Umueka, Umuaba Road, the approval of a one-stop medical village in Isialangwa, the construction of 6-lane Agri-Road Boulevard, Mission Hill, Osa Road, Umuahia, the construction of Umuahia, Ozoakale, Akala, Abreba Road, the construction of Umuachamomo Tonimas Road in Aba, the construction of Emologu Junction, Emologu Road, Abak Tunak Drive, Ohank Road, all in Aba, the reconstruction and expansion of Library Bank Road, Umuahia, the ongoing dualization and reconstruction of Abia Tower, Amatra, Onimo Road in Umuahia, the ongoing over 7,000, I said 7,000 teachers recruitment exercise, the ongoing 20 smart schools, rebuilding and retrofitting of 221 schools, the 200 primary health care centers spread across 184 wards. Half of them are already for commissioning, among many other projects that have been approved, ongoing and completed. Whereas, being people of goodwill, who naturally align with and associate with great success and achievement, we congratulate His Excellency Dr. Chioma Alex Otti, the Executive Governor of Abia State, on his 2 years anniversary in office. We giant stride and we hereby resolve as follows. We resolve: 1, that we hereby pass a vote of confidence on His Excellency Dr. Alex Chioma Otti OFR, the Executive Governor of Abia State, for good work he has done and is doing in the state, and we shall give all our full support to his administration. 2. That having seen welcome Her Excellency for joining us. God bless you, ma'am. 2. That having seen his achievements so far, we call on him to run for a second time in office as governor in 2027. And we hereby enjoy all Abians of goodwill and lovers of Abia State to join us in this call. Oga, we are saying, make you please, abeg, we dey beg you. We dey beg you, Oga, make you come contest 2027. Leave wetin go happen. The momentum, as Dr. Musa said, we go carry out. That we, the people of Isialangwa, do hereby adopt Your Excellency Dr. Alex Chioma Otti OFR as a sole candidate for Abia gubernatorial election in 2027 general election. We resolve on this, and so help us God. This resolution is dated that the first day of May 2025, and here, as a serial legislator, I want to put it to vote. Those that are in support that these 3 outstanding resolutions will be carried out firmly, say aye. Those that will say no are not here. They are still in Egypt, but we will try and bring some of them back. May God bless all of you, as all that signed here, from Senator Darlington Wokocha to all the elected people, all the appointees, and the entire generality of Abia, Isialangwa North and South people. We love you so much, sir, and we pray for you at all times.